I'm always trying to get somebody out of the house, get them eliminated, get them away from me. In this show, we're all together, right? There's 20 of us the whole run. We're trying to get out. We're trying to get away from each other. And we're trying to get out with some money. So my question for you, Brian, is what would you do for $1 million?
I mean, I'd probably be like some of them, dressing up in disguise or trying to sneak out windows in the middle of the night. Yeah, I would make a run for it too.
I definitely tried to do every single thing I could to get out of that house.
And now I know right off the bat at the beginning of the show, you kind of clock Spencer and say the two of you really made the reality villain thing popular. Do you feel like you have to play up or lean into that aspect when you do a show like this, or when it is something like this where it's not as cutthroat, you maybe get to show more of the real you?
I mean, Brian, villains have more fun,
True, and they're fun to watch.
Good girls go to heaven, bad girls go everywhere, right? It's like, no, but I don't know that I lean into. I tend to get that label because I play, a very competitive game. But
Mhm.
in terms of the genre, I really think that having Spencer on the show with me really helped me because every time he came up with something crazy and creative to do, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna let Spencer outdo me. So then I would do something crazy and try to outdo him. But we both had to evolve our game because we had such big targets on our back.
Mm,
Because we are so much a part of this genre, we had to
yeah,
figure out a way to, get out in spite of all of the different barriers that we had to face because they knew our strategy. They knew how we played in the past.
right, we've watched
A
you
hundred
before.
something reality shows. If you want to figure out what Omarosa is going to do in a show, watch, look at my IMDb. But in this particular show, I was able to evolve my game, which is what allowed me to go and do what I did on the show.
Mm. I know I thought Spencer did take a little issue with you calling him the weirdest reality TV
I
person
did
you've
not
ever
say he
met.
was the weirdest. Why are people saying that? I
The
said,
direct
oh,
quote.
no, I said he's a little weird. It was not the weirdest. Did I say he's the weirdest?
Weirdest reality person you'll ever meet.
Oh no, Spencer, I'm sorry. I don't want
So your
Spencer.
opinion has changed.
No, I mean, let me put it in context. Spencer came in, he had on these big crystals, he sells
Always.
crystals and he does these, and so he came in and Kim started talking to him about the crystals and all this other stuff. And I was like, this is kind of weird. And so one of the contestants says, well, who is he? And I was like, one of the weirdest. And now he's mad at me.
I don't think he's mad. He just
I
wishes you had
love,
said it to his face, I think. So
I said a lot to his face. Just wait till episode 7. No, but I do like the guy and I love Heidi. So I'm sending love to Spencer today. You are weird, but you're also diabolical, which I believe is a direct quote to Brian.
yes, it is.
Highest compliment that one villain
They
can
are.
give to another villain.
I,
But you definitely have to keep your eye on both Spencer and I. I mean, we play this game the way it should be played.
yeah. I was gonna say, what was the paranoia like for you? Just because anyone could run out at any time. I know Spencer was saying he wasn't sleeping, it got so bad. Like, what was
Yeah,
that
but
like for
I'm
you?
not I don't get the paranoia. I'm the one that
No.
people up at night. Like I'm the boogeyman for them. I slept
Okay.
all in that house. When I got tired, I went to bed, right? I wasn't the chick like trying to figure out what everybody was doing because I've just done this too many times. If it's
Yeah.
gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But the one thing you have to do is eat well and rest when you can, because this was a 24-hour game. So I realized that people were constantly surveilling my moves and they were even
Mm.
suspicious when I went to go to sleep. I woke up once and they're like, is she in there? Is she in there? I'm like, I'm taking a nap, folks. Relax. It was difficult to have 19 people tracking every move because my reputation preceded me,
Yeah.
is why you'll see how my game shifts on this show.
And now, as someone who has been in a lot of famous houses, best and worst you've been in so far, options being Got to Get Out, House of Villains, Celebrity Big Brother, and of course, the White House.
Well, this house was a $45 million house. It was stunning. I have to admit, I have definitely been in a lot of places. This house was absolutely amazing. And I want to thank Hulu, Disney, and production for giving us the master suite. My roommates were Cynthia Bailey and Kim Zolciak, and we had the Grand Dame Queen suite. So I was very comfortable for the entire time that we were shooting. The bedroom and in that we had, our bathroom was bigger than my apartment at law school that I have right now.
Wow.
Our bathroom was probably 900 square feet. So
And
yeah,
how was it living, sharing a room with them? Like, were there any diva moments, or was it kumbaya?
Brian, this our suite, we should have a whole separate reality show.
Right? I would
Had,
watch.
you know, we had the stars, of course, Big Brother, we had the Amazing Housewives of Atlanta, and one of our other roommates was a model. So we could have a whole separate reality show because there were so many antics that happened in this particular suite, including one that you'll see that happens with Spencer when he decides to come into our bathroom.
Big mistake. And last question I have for you, this one is a bit of a spoiler since, all the episodes are dropping at once, but how do you feel about ultimately having to split the winnings, and what would you have done differently to maybe get more of that for yourself?
So I have to tell you, and I don't know if you had a chance to talk to Cynthia or Stein, but I was in an alliance with the three of us were in an alliance. Something that the viewers may not know, I was in the middle of law school while we're taping this show. And
Okay.
4 hours of a day, I had to go and do class, turn in my reading, my homework. And so the night that they had an opportunity to make their run was the night
Yeah.
I had the class, and I had a deadline for a class that I just could not fail, that I couldn't miss. And so oh, it's like, it's $100,000 decision, which I don't regret taking because I'm about to graduate from law school. Had I failed that class, I would not be graduating from law school next month. So
Yeah.
it's a
You'll
tough,
make it up. You'll make it up in the long run after graduating law school, I think.
yeah, definitely a tough, pill to swallow because I should have been a part of that escape with Cynthia and Stein. But I'm very proud that I was able to make it through this experience while doing law school, which is
Yes.
really, really difficult, Brian.